Resident Playbook EP, 12 seasons we've shared, a new chapter begins. Episode 12, the finale of Resident Playbook, brings a heartwarming close to a year filled with challenge, growth, and connection. Every moment in this episode is a quiet celebration of how far each character has come, and a gentle nudge toward the paths ahead of them. This is where emotions deepen. Joy blends with sadness, and farewells arrive hand in hand with new beginnings. It's not just about medicine anymore, it's about the people who choose to stay and grow together in one of the most demanding places on earth, a hospital. A year of hard work, finally recognized. Our beloved residents, once clumsy beginners, are now standing tall. Their efforts are finally being seen. Jae-il earns the respect of the notoriously strict Professor Cho. Sabie becomes the favored mentee of Dr. Ryu, who once seemed impossible to approach. Nam-gyeong steps into her role as a mentor with confidence. And Yi-young? She receives a bottle of her professor's cherished whiskey, a silent but powerful nod of approval. It's not just a gift, it's a sign that her perseverance has been acknowledged. Watching these moments reminds us that growth doesn't always come with loud applause. Sometimes, it comes in the form of quiet respect and a look that says, "Well done." Confessions, clarity, and cautious love. The secret's out. Yi-young and Do-won's relationship, once carefully hidden, is now public. And surprisingly, it brings laughter instead of tension. Their friends, who had long suspected something, greet the news with light teasing and genuine warmth. The couple no longer needs to hide. Their love is now part of the group, not outside it. Meanwhile, a new romance begins to stir. Sabie's unexpected question, "Is there someone you like?" leads to Jae-il's honest confession. But instead of jumping into a relationship, she answers with thoughtfulness. She wants to go through all 4 seasons with him before deciding. That line alone captures her depth. It's not rejection, it's the beginning of something real. Yi-young's wild lotto ride. Sometimes, life throws in a plot twist just for fun. Yi-young wins the lottery. Yes, really. But by the time she checks her ticket, the deadline has passed. Her dream of leaving the hospital vanishes with a shrug and a wry smile. And strangely, that moment hits home. Because the truth is, she never really wanted to leave. Not yet. What she's built here, the people, the work, the purpose, that's worth more than any jackpot. A goodbye and a new chapter of leadership. There's a quiet shift in power too. Professor Myung, a character who stirred more than her share of tension, fails to secure a new position. Her departure isn't dramatic. It's simply the end of an era. And in her place, Professor Chu Min-ha steps in, bringing a new energy that the hospital badly needs. Her presence, along with her husband Sok-hung, adds a note of brightness to an already hopeful finale. A mentor is born. Nam-gyeong receives word that Tak Ji-yeon, a junior she admires, is joining her department. It's a quiet but meaningful transition from learner to guide. Her nervous excitement is genuine. She's ready to lead, not just follow. This moment signals a new kind of growth, one rooted in giving back. Across the board, the residents are no longer just figuring things out. They're starting to take responsibility for others, for themselves, for the next generation. Stronger together. Hospitals can be isolating. But when you share late-night shifts, heavy decisions, and small wins with the same people, something unshakable forms. These residents aren't just colleagues anymore. They're family. As they wrap up their first year and step into the second, they've learned that no one gets through this alone. They've become each other's shelter from the storm. Even as the credits roll, it doesn't feel like the end. The story lingers. Because these characters, Yi-young, Do-won, Sabie, Jae-il, they are still out there, choosing to show up, to care, and to grow. And maybe that's the best kind of ending. One that looks like a new beginning. If this series touched your heart even a little, consider subscribing, leaving a like, or sharing your thoughts in the comments. Your support helps us keep creating stories that matter. Thanks for walking through all 4 seasons with us. Let's meet again in the next chapter.